Have you ever wondered why, after turning 60, even the simplest tasks suddenly become so difficult? One morning, you stand up from your chair and realize your legs no longer feel steady. You climb a few steps and notice your heart racing and your breath shortening. Or worse, you trip over a small misstep, and as you lie on the floor, you ask yourself, what's happening to my body? The truth is, after the age of 60, an invisible thief begins silently working inside your body every night, every morning. That thief is called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. It makes no noise, gives no warning, but every year it can steal 3 to 8% of your muscle mass. Little by little, your legs weaken, your balance fades, and your risk of fractures and being bedridden increases. What's frightening is that most people unknowingly help this thief, without even realizing it. You wake up, drink a cup of coffee, eat a slice of white bread, or worse, skip breakfast entirely. You think it's a harmless routine, but in reality, it's an open invitation for your body to keep breaking down muscle. While you're still sitting there with your hot coffee, your body is silently pulling protein from your leg muscles to use for energy. And if this continues day after day, what's the result? Strength disappears. Knees start to tremble. A single slip could take away your independence forever. It may sound bleak, but here's the good news. You can stop this process as soon as tomorrow morning. All it takes is making the right choice within the first hour after waking up, and you'll send a powerful signal to your body. Stop breaking down muscle. Start building it. I'm Dr. Victor Lowe. For over 30 years, I've worked with thousands of older patients. People who once believed that weak legs, difficulty climbing stairs, or frequent falls were just part of aging. But the truth is, strength in old age doesn't just disappear. It's forgotten because of the wrong choices, especially at breakfast. I've seen many unfortunate cases where a single fall completely turns someone's life upside down. But I've also witnessed people at age 65 or 70 regain steady footing, climb stairs with ease, and even confidently take part in activities they once thought were impossible, all by simply changing their morning habits. Today, I'm going to share with you the exact strategy I've used with my patients for years. This isn't some distant theory. It's a practical solution backed by science. And I promise, if you watch this video until the end, you'll know how to protect your legs, so you can continue living independently and staying strong well beyond 60. While you sleep, your body continues to break down muscle for energy. And if you don't eat the right foods when you wake up, this process continues, gradually shrinking your muscles and weakening your legs. The problem is, most people over 60 make the wrong breakfast choices. A cup of coffee? It might help you feel alert for a little while, but it has no protein to build muscle. A slice of white bread or a pastry? It spikes your blood sugar, then crashes quickly, leaving you tired, shaky, and your muscles still without the signal to recover. Skipping breakfast altogether? That only pushes your body to keep breaking down muscle, making you weaker even faster. So what's the result? It gets harder to stand up. A few steps up the stairs leave you winded. And worst of all, one small trip could mean a broken bone and being stuck in bed. But here's the good news. All of this can be prevented. You just need to make the right food choices in the first hour after waking up. Imagine your morning like a symphony. After a long night's rest, every organ in your body is waiting for a signal to start the day. And you, through your breakfast, are the conductor holding the baton. If you choose the right rhythm and the right instruments, the whole orchestra will play in harmony and strength. But if you miss that moment, the music becomes disjointed and sluggish, and your legs are where you'll feel that offbeat the most. Over 8 hours of sleep, your body has silently broken down muscle for energy. When you open your eyes to greet the new day, your body enters a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down more muscle than it builds. This is the most crucial time to intervene. If, within the first hour of waking, you send the right signal, with protein, minerals, and clean energy, your body will immediately switch gears, from breakdown to repair. This is the golden window that, after age 60, you simply cannot afford to miss. Interestingly, many studies show that the same amount of protein, when eaten in the morning, can increase muscle synthesis by 50% compared to eating it at night. In other words, breakfast isn't just a habit, it's a dose of muscle recovery. So what should you eat? That's the key question. Many people believe that eating anything to feel full is enough. But the truth is, some seemingly harmless foods are silently sabotaging your muscles. White bread, rice noodles, faux loaded with empty carbs, or just plain coffee. These choices send the wrong signal, prompting your body to keep breaking down muscle instead of rebuilding it. Here's the good news. You don't need expensive, exotic, or hard-to-find ingredients. What you need is already in your kitchen, your local market, or nearby grocery store. These are simple, everyday foods, but when combined correctly, they become powerful weapons against muscle loss. Today, I'll introduce you to 5 breakfast foods that have been proven effective by science and in real life. I'll start with the most familiar and easy to implement, and end with a secret food few people talk about, yet it can make the biggest difference in your leg strength. To make this easy to follow, I'll break it down like this. First, a misunderstood food that's actually the key to kickstarting muscle repair. Then, a seemingly ordinary item that stabilizes energy and protects muscles better than any supplement. Next, a common fruit in every Vietnamese kitchen, but most people eat it the wrong way, missing its full power. Then, a dish popular with the younger generation, yet it holds the secret to long-lasting muscle health for older adults. And finally, a surprising food. Not only does it provide sustained energy, but also delivers essential minerals, something your body is seriously lacking after 60. I want you to pay close attention, because the final food is the true ace card. Most people overlook it, but once you learn how to use it, your legs will begin to feel noticeably stronger in just a few weeks. Remember, not all protein is created equal. After age 60, your body experiences something called anabolic resistance, meaning your muscles become less responsive to protein. While young adults may only need 15 to 20 grams of protein per meal, older adults might need 25 to 30 grams to achieve the same effect. That's why smart food choices are essential. Foods rich in leucine, essential amino acids, and minerals that support muscle flexibility. Beyond protein, there's another factor many people forget: hydration and electrolytes. After a night's sleep, you lose water through your breath and sweat. When you wake up, your muscles are dry, stiff, and prone to cramps. If your breakfast doesn't restore enough potassium, magnesium, and a bit of salt, you may feel shaky and weak. This explains why some people eat lots of protein but still don't feel stronger. Their muscles are missing the electrolyte support needed to function. That's why these 5 breakfast foods I'm about to reveal don't just stop at high protein. They address 3 critical needs. Kickstart muscle repair with leucine and high-quality protein. Stabilize energy and blood sugar to prevent fatigue and leg weakness. Provide electrolytes and minerals for better flexibility, fewer cramps, and improved balance. Stick to this routine, and I'm confident standing up from a chair will become easier. Climbing stairs won't feel like a struggle. And most importantly, you'll continue walking confidently, living independently, without relying on anyone else. In just a few minutes, I'll walk you through each food, the simplest way to prepare them, and common mistakes to avoid. But first, remember this. Every morning is an opportunity. Either you send the signal to build muscle, or you miss it, and your body keeps chipping away at your strength. So now, let's dive into the list of these 5 powerhouse breakfast foods. I promise, the final one will surprise you. It's likely something you've overlooked, but it may just be the steel shield your legs need to stay strong after 60. Food number 1. Eggs. Almost equals 1,150 words. If you had to choose one simple, familiar food with the power to wake up your muscles in the morning after age 60, it would be eggs. For many years, eggs had a bad reputation. People feared cholesterol, heart disease, and weight gain. As a result, many removed eggs from their breakfast or ate only the whites and discarded the yolks. But modern science has shown, for most healthy older adults, eggs are not only safe, they are the #1 weapon against muscle loss. 1. Why are eggs important for people over 60? First, understand this. Muscles can only rebuild when they receive enough high-quality protein and enough leucine, a special amino acid that acts like a switch to turn muscle building on or off. Eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids and are especially rich in leucine. Studies show one average egg provides about 0.5 to 0.6 grams of leucine, meaning just 2 eggs are enough to activate the muscle building process. This is especially important because after age 60, your body enters a state called anabolic resistance. Your muscles become stubborn and less responsive to protein. While younger adults may only need 15 g of protein per meal, older adults might need 25, 30 g to get the same result. That's where eggs shine, rich in leucine to flip the switch, and easy to digest for fast absorption. 2. Specific benefits eggs bring to your legs. By adding eggs to your morning routine, you can expect noticeable changes within weeks. Stronger walking. Leucine in eggs boosts muscle protein synthesis, preventing further muscle loss in your legs. Easier standing up. High-quality protein repairs overnight muscle breakdown. Fewer cramps, less shakiness. The yolk contains vitamin D and B12, supporting smooth nerve-muscle communication. Improved stamina. Heme iron in the yolk enhances oxygen delivery to muscles, reducing fatigue and soreness. In fact, studies show that older adults who regularly eat eggs in the morning walk faster and have stronger leg muscles than those who eat mostly carbs. This isn't theory, it's real, daily improvement. Climbing stairs without gasping, walking longer without heaviness in your legs, and most importantly, moving with more confidence. 3. Nutritional goldmine inside an egg. Besides protein, eggs offer a treasure trove of nutrients often missing in adults over 60. Vitamin D strengthens muscles and bones, and most older adults are deficient. Vitamin B12 keeps nerves healthy and supports accurate brain-to-muscle signaling. Choline supports nerve-muscle communication, improving reflexes and coordination. Heme iron, the most absorbable form of iron, it nourishes muscle tissue and reduces fatigue. In short, one egg equals a natural multivitamin wrapped in a small shell, but packed with power. 4. How to eat eggs the right way. To get the most from eggs, prepare them wisely. Recommended: boiled, steamed, or pan-fried with a little olive oil. This preserves the protein and nutrients. Avoid frying with butter, animal fat, or pairing with sausage or bacon. These add saturated fat and sodium, which strain heart health. Ideal amount. For most healthy adults over 60, 1 to 2 eggs every morning is completely safe and highly beneficial. If you have specific heart conditions or have been told to limit cholesterol, consult your doctor, but the majority of recent research supports moderate egg consumption. 5. Common mistakes when eating eggs. Skipping the yolk. This is a big mistake. The yolk contains vitamin D, B12, choline, and iron, all critical for muscle and bone health. Skipping it means losing more than half the benefits. Eating too little. Some people eat just half an egg or one small egg. But after 60, you need a larger protein dose to overcome anabolic resistance. 2 eggs are needed for real impact. Pairing with empty carbs. Eating eggs with white bread or pastries spikes your blood sugar and weakens the muscle-building signal. Instead, pair eggs with vegetables, oats, or sweet potatoes for a balanced breakfast. I remember one of my patients, Mr. Hoa, age 68. When he came to see me, he said, "Doctor, I feel shaky just getting up from a chair. Climbing stairs makes my knees pop, and I'm scared that one day a fall could ruin everything." I looked at his breakfast, just a cup of tea and a few cookies. Not a single gram of protein. I advised him to change it. 2 boiled eggs every morning with some greens or oats. 6 weeks later, he returned with a smile. "I can climb 2 flights of stairs without getting winded now. It's much easier to get up from a chair." His legs had regained strength from one simple habit. Conclusion: eggs aren't just familiar, affordable, and easy to find. They're the first weapon you need to add to your breakfast if you want to fight muscle loss after 60. They deliver the leucine signal, high-quality protein, and essential nutrients your legs need to stay strong, your bones solid, and your nerve-muscle connections sharp. Remember, just 2 eggs every morning sends a powerful message to your body. Muscles, start rebuilding, stop breaking down. Food number 2, oats and chia seeds. If eggs are the morning on switch for your muscles, then oats combined with chia seeds are the solid foundation, providing steady energy that not only helps your body build muscle, but also sustains strength throughout the day. After the age of 60, many people begin to experience challenges in blood sugar regulation. You might have noticed this yourself. Instead of feeling energized after breakfast, you feel more sluggish, drowsy, maybe even dizzy or shaky. Often, This comes from eating too many sugary or refined carb foods first thing in the morning, white bread, pastries, or noodle soups. These foods cause your blood sugar to spike quickly and then crash, leaving you feeling drained while your muscles are left underpowered and unsupported. That's where oats come in as a golden solution. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, particularly a type called beta-glucan, which slows down digestion and helps your body release energy gradually instead of all at once. This keeps your blood sugar stable, prevents the dreaded crash, and gives your muscles a better chance to absorb and utilize protein more efficiently. Oats also offer a decent amount of plant-based protein and essential minerals like manganese, zinc, and iron, all of which are important for muscle repair and maintenance. But the real magic happens when oats are combined with chia seeds. These tiny seeds pack a powerful nutritional punch. Despite their small size, chia seeds are loaded with nutrients that support both muscle and joint health. They contain plant-based omega-3s, ALA, which reduce low-grade inflammation that can slowly wear down muscles and nerves. They're also rich in magnesium, which helps prevent muscle cramps and keeps muscle fibers relaxed. Calcium and potassium help regulate muscle contractions and keep everything moving smoothly. Even more impressive is chia seeds' ability to absorb water and form a gel-like consistency in your stomach. This gel helps keep your body hydrated, provides long-lasting energy, and prevents dehydration-related issues like stiffness or cramping. In a sense, oats provide the base, and chia seeds act like reinforcement, giving your breakfast staying power and muscle support. To get the most benefit, it's important to prepare them the right way. Choose whole oats. Rolled oats or steel-cut oats are best. Avoid instant oatmeal packets, which often come loaded with added sugar. A good serving is half to 1 cup of cooked oats paired with 1 full tablespoon of chia seeds. You can cook the oats with water or unsweetened plant-based milk and stir in the chia seeds near the end so they can absorb moisture and expand. Add a few slices of banana or some berries, and you'll not only boost potassium and antioxidants, but also end up with a breakfast that's both delicious and incredibly nourishing. Of course, there are a few common mistakes to watch out for. Adding sugar or condensed milk might seem harmless, but it can cause your blood sugar to spike and crash, undermining the benefits of your meal. Using only a tiny sprinkle of chia seeds, like a teaspoon, won't give you enough of the essential nutrients your muscles need. And eating plain oats without any added healthy fats or electrolytes means you're missing out on a more balanced breakfast. That's why pairing oats with chia seeds makes such a powerful combination. There's scientific backing for this, too. A study from Tufts University found that older adults who ate oats every morning for 8 weeks experienced a 23% improvement in insulin sensitivity and a significant drop in inflammation markers like CRP. Another study from Brazil showed that chia seed supplementation reduced nighttime muscle cramps in older adults by up to 40%, thanks to their natural magnesium and potassium content. I remember one of my patients, Olivia, age 72. She used to suffer from frequent nighttime cramps and would wake up with legs that felt weak and unsteady. I suggested a simple breakfast change: a bowl of oats cooked with chia seeds and a few slices of banana. A month later, she came back smiling. I sleep better, the cramps are almost gone, and in the morning, my legs feel so much stronger. Sometimes, the smallest changes lead to the biggest results. In short, oats and chia seeds make the perfect breakfast duo for anyone over 60. They stabilize blood sugar, provide long-lasting energy, reduce inflammation, ease muscle cramps, and nourish muscles from the inside out. A bowl of oats with chia seeds doesn't just fill your stomach. It strengthens your legs and sets you up to walk more confidently every single day. Food number 3, bananas. If eggs are the muscle ignition switch and oats with chia seeds provide long-lasting energy, then bananas are your natural electrolyte battery, helping muscles contract and relax smoothly while reducing leg cramps and shakiness. These are common problems many people face after the age of 60, and bananas can be a simple but powerful part of the solution. As we get older, the delicate coordination between the brain, nerves, and muscles becomes harder to maintain. For a muscle to contract and relax properly, it needs electrolytes, especially potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium. But over time, several changes occur. Our kidneys become less efficient at balancing electrolytes, We tend to eat fewer fruits and vegetables, and many common medications, like blood pressure pills and diuretics, actually cause us to lose potassium more quickly. The result? Millions of older adults experience leg cramps, muscle weakness, or a heavy, dragging feeling when walking. And that's where bananas truly shine. A medium banana contains about 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium, roughly 10% of the daily recommended intake. Potassium plays a vital role in making sure electrical signals from your brain reach your muscles accurately. It also helps prevent muscle cramps and stiffness by allowing muscles to contract and relax in a steady rhythm. Plus, it supports healthy blood pressure and reduces the strain on your heart. The problem is, over half of older adults don't get enough potassium each day. This can explain why so many experience poor balance, frequent muscle fatigue, and nighttime cramps. But by simply adding one banana to your breakfast, you can help close this nutritional gap and support stronger, more flexible muscles. Beyond potassium, bananas also offer a wide range of valuable nutrients. Vitamin B6, for instance, supports neurotransmitter production, helping signals from the brain reach your limbs with more precision, reducing tremors and coordination issues. Bananas are also rich in prebiotic fiber, which feeds the good bacteria in your gut. This, in turn, boosts your body's ability to absorb magnesium and calcium, two key minerals for muscle and bone health. Add in vitamin C and antioxidants, and you've got a fruit that not only tastes great, but also reduces oxidative stress, a key factor in accelerating muscle aging. Bananas also provide healthy carbohydrates that give you quick energy without causing blood sugar spikes, but only if they're eaten the right way. While bananas are naturally healthy, how and when you eat them matters. Eating a banana on an empty stomach, especially if you're sensitive to insulin or have diabetes, may lead to a sharp rise in blood sugar. Instead, it's best to pair bananas with protein or fiber to slow down sugar absorption. For example, adding banana slices to a bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds, or having half a banana with a serving of Greek yogurt. Choosing the right type of banana also matters. For generally healthy individuals, a ripe banana works well. But for those with diabetes, slightly green bananas, which contain more resistant starch and less sugar, may be a better option. And for people with kidney disease, who need to monitor potassium intake closely, it's important to check with a doctor before making bananas a daily habit. Some people also go overboard with bananas, thinking more is better. But eating 3 or 4 bananas a day can lead to potassium overload in those with kidney issues. Overripe bananas, those with very dark or blackened skins, are also higher in sugar, which can cause blood sugar spikes if eaten without balancing protein or fat. And eating bananas alone, without combining them with other foods, won't provide the protein your muscles need for repair and growth. Science backs up the role of bananas in muscle health. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed adequate potassium had a 33% lower risk of skeletal muscle weakness compared to those who were deficient. Another study from Japan showed that simply adding bananas to breakfast 5 days a week significantly reduced the incidence of nighttime leg cramps in older adults after just 2 months. I recall one patient, Mr. Nam, age 70, who came to me struggling with frequent nighttime cramps, heavy legs in the morning, and difficulty walking. His usual breakfast was either noodles or white bread, with little to no fruit. I recommended one small change. Add half a banana to his oatmeal or eat it alongside Greek yogurt. Just 3 weeks later, he returned excitedly and said, "I'm sleeping through the night without cramps, and in the morning, my legs feel so much stronger." A small adjustment, but a big improvement. In conclusion, bananas may seem simple, but they act like a natural electrolyte pill for your body. They replenish potassium, prevent cramping and muscle fatigue, support smooth nerve-to-muscle communication, and even improve digestion so your body can absorb other key minerals more efficiently. For anyone over 60, adding a small banana, or even just half a banana to your breakfast, is one of the easiest and most effective ways to strengthen your legs, improve balance, and walk more confidently each day. Food number 4, Greek yogurt. If eggs flip the muscle-building switch, oats and chia seeds provide lasting energy, and bananas act as your natural electrolyte battery, then Greek yogurt is your double shield. A food that not only nourishes your muscles, but also protects your bones and supports your gut health at the same time. Many people think all yogurts are the same, but that's not true. Greek yogurt is strained more thoroughly than regular yogurt, removing most of the liquid. As a result, it's thicker, has less sugar, and most importantly, contains twice the protein of standard yogurt. That means even a small serving can deliver the protein boost your muscles need to begin their morning recovery. What makes Greek yogurt a true golden companion for people over 60 is the type of protein it contains. It offers both whey, a fast-digesting, leucine-rich protein that quickly sends the signal to build muscle, and casein, a slow-digesting protein that works like a time-release stream of nourishment for your muscles over several hours. Together, these two proteins create a powerful 1-2 punch, triggering muscle repair while sustaining it long enough to counter the breakdown that naturally occurs overnight. But the benefits go beyond just protein. After 60, strong bones are essential for avoiding fractures, and Greek yogurt conveniently provides both calcium and vitamin D, the two most important nutrients for bone health. Without enough calcium, your muscles cramp and contract poorly. Without vitamin D, bones become brittle and more prone to fractures. Just one serving of Greek yogurt in the morning can make a meaningful difference in replenishing these nutrients, both of which many older adults are unknowingly deficient in. And here's something that often surprises people. A healthy gut directly affects your muscle strength. Greek yogurt is packed with probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support digestion. When your gut is healthy, it can absorb key minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium more efficiently. That means the nutrients you eat aren't wasted. They're actually delivered into your bloodstream and out to your muscles. A healthy gut also helps reduce chronic inflammation, which silently eats away at muscle strength over time. I've seen this firsthand with many of my patients. They often tell me they feel bloated or have slow digestion, and despite eating enough, they still feel weak. But when I recommend adding Greek yogurt to their breakfast, something changes. Within just a few weeks, they not only report feeling lighter and more comfortable after meals, they also notice stronger legs, less trembling, and more energy to get through the morning. Of course, how you eat Greek yogurt matters too. Avoid sweetened versions loaded with added sugar. Sugar will undo many of the blood sugar balancing and anti-inflammatory benefits. Instead, choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt and add natural toppings like banana slices, berries, or even a bit of oats. That way, you're giving your body a complete package: protein, electrolytes, fiber, and antioxidants. A simple cup of Greek yogurt in the morning becomes like a nutritional insurance policy, protecting your muscles, bones, and even your nervous system. Scientific research backs this up. Studies show that older adults who regularly eat yogurt, especially Greek yogurt, have greater lean muscle mass and higher bone density compared to those who don't. In just a few months, participants who added Greek yogurt to their breakfast showed improved ability to rise from a chair, walked faster, and were less prone to falls. So if you're looking for a breakfast food that's simple, accessible, and truly comprehensive, Greek yogurt is a smart choice. It supports your muscles, safeguards your bones, and keeps your gut in good shape, making sure every other nutrient you consume gets absorbed and used effectively. Food number 5, sweet potatoes and mineral salt. You might be surprised when I say this. One of the most powerful morning foods for maintaining muscle strength and steady legs after age 60 isn't some fancy dish. It's the humble sweet potato, a root vegetable almost everyone knows. But here's the key. When you pair sweet potatoes with a bit of natural mineral salt, they become an excellent recovery formula for muscles and bones. Let me explain. After a long night, your body lacks not only protein but also sustainable energy. Many people start their day with white bread, sticky rice, or sugary pastries. These foods cause blood sugar to spike and then crash quickly, leaving you feeling tired, shaky, or even dizzy. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, provide complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, delivering energy gradually and helping your muscles stay fueled for hours. But sweet potatoes are more than just a source of starch. They're packed with essential nutrients that people over 60 especially need. Potassium in sweet potatoes helps balance electrolytes, supporting smooth muscle contractions and reducing cramps. Magnesium soothes muscle fibers and relieves stiffness. Vitamin C supports collagen production, the key to healthy tendons, ligaments, and joints, giving your muscles a strong foundation for movement. And because sweet potatoes are rich in fiber, They aid digestion and help your body absorb more nutrients from other foods. However, the secret lies in a small detail. Add a pinch of natural mineral salt, like Himalayan pink salt or Celtic sea salt, instead of regular refined salt. Why? Because natural salts contain not just sodium but also dozens of trace minerals such as zinc, calcium, and magnesium. These act like tiny electric currents transmitting signals between nerves and muscles. Without them, muscles can tremble, reflexes slow down, and the risk of falling increases significantly. I once advised a patient, Mr. Bean, age 71, to switch his breakfast from bread to a steamed sweet potato lightly sprinkled with pink salt. After just 1 month, he told me his legs felt lighter during morning walks, cramps were less frequent, and he no longer felt exhausted after climbing stairs. This is clear proof that small, well-informed changes can bring about big results. Preparing this is extremely simple. Just steam or bake sweet potatoes until soft, sprinkle a bit of natural mineral salt on top, and pair with an egg or some Greek yogurt. This combo makes for a perfectly balanced breakfast. Protein to build muscle, complex carbs for lasting energy, electrolytes for smooth muscle function, and vitamins and minerals to protect your joints and bones. Remember, breakfast isn't just about eating to feel full. It's the moment when you send a crucial signal to your body to either build muscle or continue breaking it down. And sweet potatoes, the simple food our grandparents knew well, when paired with a pinch of natural mineral salt, can become your secret weapon for keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your independence intact as you age. You might be thinking, that all sounds great, but how can I possibly eat all of that in one morning? Trust me, it's not complicated. You don't need to lay out a full feast. Just a few smart combinations are enough to turn your breakfast into a daily dose of anti-muscle loss medicine. For example, you can start your day with a glass of warm water, followed by 2 boiled eggs. Then, prepare a bowl of cooked oats mixed with a spoonful of chia seeds and a few banana slices. If you want a change of taste, you can swap the oats for a cup of Greek yogurt topped with banana or berries. And to make your breakfast more filling, steam or bake a small sweet potato and sprinkle a pinch of natural mineral salt on top. In less than 20 minutes of prep time, you'll have a complete breakfast. Protein to activate muscle building, complex carbs for lasting energy, electrolytes to prevent cramps, and vitamins and minerals to strengthen your bones. You don't need to eat all 5 foods every day. Just rotating and combining 3 to 4 of them is enough to build a strong muscle-supporting habit. The most important factor is consistency. One meal won't make a big difference. But if you stick with it for 2 to 3 weeks, your body will respond with steadier steps, less morning stiffness, and a renewed sense of confidence in your movements. After 60, your legs don't just weaken naturally because of age. Most of that weakness comes from the wrong breakfast habits, repeated day after day. But here's the good news. You can absolutely reverse this, simply by changing your morning routine. The 5 foods I just shared, eggs, oats with chia seeds, bananas, Greek yogurt, and sweet potatoes with mineral salt, aren't exotic or hard to find. They're simple, affordable, and familiar. But when combined the right way, they form a powerful morning formula, kickstarting muscle building, sustaining energy, preventing cramps, and keeping your legs strong and steady. You don't need to eat all 5 every day. Just pick 3 to 4 of them, rotate, and stick with the habit, and you'll start noticing real change. You'll stand up more easily, climb stairs with less effort, and most importantly, continue living independently, walking with confidence, without needing help. Remember, every morning is an opportunity. You can skip it and let your body keep breaking down muscle, or you can seize it and build strength. The difference between becoming weaker and staying strong lies in the choice you make within the first hour after waking up. So, starting tomorrow morning, give this formula a try. And if you want more nutrition and lifestyle tips to stay healthy after 60, don't forget to subscribe to the Senior Vitality Now channel. Hit the notification bell and share this video with your loved ones who are also entering their golden years. Because strength doesn't just lie in your legs. It lies in your willingness to take action today.